What's up, guys, and welcome back to the biggest episode of the Realistic Remote yet. This is episode number 40, and we are in the League One playoffs. In the last episode, we secured our playoff spots by beating Oxford, the team who we were battling for the playoffs. We drew with them and then beat Plymouth on the final day to secure that fifth spot. And now we have Derby County twice within 6 days to see if we can book a place at Wembley. Now, before we get into that, we go through the youth academy just to see who could potentially be coming through. And James left a really good comment here, a really interesting comment saying that he thinks that we need to basically fill up the youth academy. He thinks we need to bring in those players and send them out on loan because their ratings can go up 5, 6, 7 ratings throughout a season. He also thinks I should throw some development plans on them as well. So that's something I'm definitely going to be looking to doing as you see us going through the scouting reports here from Ireland. We did send another scout to England for the next 9 months. But I really appreciate that comment, James, and I love investing in the youth academy, so that is what I'm going to be trying to do, trying to bulk up the academy and try and send them out on loan as well. So keep those comments coming in as well. I really appreciate the tips that you guys give and your opinions on this series as well. As we see here, Dare Healy signed him from Ireland, 58 rated winger. Probably look to send him, maybe promote him, give him a scholarship and send him out on loan. But we've got a few players there, 6 players or so, who look okay. Some of them look like they could be decent in a season or two's time. But yeah, appreciate that comment. So thank you very much, James, for that. But yeah, it's the big one today. 2 playoff games against Derby. And then if we get through them, we face either Blackpool or Birmingham in the final. So hopefully we can get through to them. Derby finished 4th in the league. We finished 5th, of course. Similar records. They only finished 3 points above us. We have the most goals, though, but the joint 7th worst defence. Now, Derby won 3 of their last 5 games, though. The Rams are coming into this hot in form, whilst we have only won 2 of our last 5. And then, if you're interested, earlier in the season when we played the Rams, we won 1-0 at Pride Park in that bumper month that we had, but then we lost 2-1 at the racecourse. So home advantage not existing in this one. It's a home disadvantage. We're heading into the first game at the racecourse, hoping that we can right the wrongs of when Derby did beat us here earlier in the season. We start with the same 11, that usual 11, but it would be the Rams who would get the go-ahead goal here, the first goal of the playoff semi-final first leg. And it was a really good header, to be fair. Lavery diving in with a fantastic header after the Rams winger drove down the left-hand side, whipped in a ball, and Lavery got ahead of Josh Earl to head home past Nathan Lloyd in the net. Well, straight from the kickoff, we would get back on the score sheet. We would equalise immediately. Former Derby player Cyrus Christie bursting down the right-hand side. He plays it back to Paul Mullin, whose drilled shot is really well saved by the keeper, but Jewison Bennett gets to the ball first to loft the ball in. This save was brilliant, to be honest, down to his right-hand side, but Bennett gets in ahead of the Derby right back to bring us level on the tie, on the night, 1-1. And then we had our tails up. You know, that goal gave us a bit of confidence. Belaber linking up with Bennett once again. Bennett with the cross in, and Elliot Lee. What a header. We've seen 2 fantastic headers in the first 35 minutes of this game. We don't score headers from open play too often, but Elliot Lee giving us the go-ahead goal in this one. Bennett with Bennett turning provider, scoring the first, assisting the second, whips ball in, and Elliot Lee with a brave header, and the shot goes bar and in, and you'll see from the replays in a second that it was just over the line. Brilliant header from Lee. He's been fantastic in recent episodes as we closed out the season, scoring plenty of goals, getting involved. And yeah, I feel sorry for the keeper there. Makes a good save on the first goal and then gets bundled into the post. But yeah, you'll see the replay here as we slow-mode it. The ball is just over the line. It was fully over the line for maybe a millisecond. Absolutely crazy. It's just, it's millimeters. That is all that's in it in this tie. And imagine that is all it is that knocks Derby out of this competition or puts us through. Yeah, big goal for us, great turnaround, and we lead 2-1 going into the break. Into the second half now, and just past that hour mark, Mendy would find Bennett. Bennett finds Belaber, who releases the first shot of the second half, but it's easily saved by the Derby keeper. But we're starting the second half as we ended the first on top here and looking to grab a 2-goal lead. And Bennett would find a nice reverse ball into Paul Mullin. And there is PM10, Mr. Reliable, league top scorer, player of the season. He is unstoppable right now. Beautiful reverse pass from Bennett. That's his second assist of the game, third goal involvement of the game. And we have a 2-goal lead coming from 1-0 down, leading 3-1. Beautiful ball from Bennett. Great run from Mullin as well. And he absolutely blasts it past the Derby keeper. And we lead 3-1 in the first leg of the semi-final. Great response after Derby took that early lead through the Lavery header. Well, with 5 minutes to go, we were looking to just see this one out, head to Pride Park with a 2-goal cushion. But Derby would whip a ball in and Lavery would be there again to grab his and Derby's second of the game. 87 minutes on the clock. Maybe too late for them to grab something from this game. But going back into the second leg, they are now only a goal down. And that one could be huge. Really good finish from Lavery there, actually. 2 goals on the day. And he would be put through again in injury time. Can he cause some sort of upset? Well, his cross is blocked by Josh Earl. And it goes for a corner. And the keeper's coming up. Drama. And this is only the first leg of the semi-final. Drama already. And Derby have a corner here. We're into the 2 minutes allotted. We have gone over now. Can they grab an equaliser here to take back home to Pride Park? Fauna with the corner. Comes in and Lloyd has to make a save and the ref's blown full time. Hey, look, we'll take it. I will take it. I thought they might have given them another corner, but we will take it. 3-2, first game done. Semi-final, first leg over. Our final game at the racecourse. Obviously, if we progress, we're going to be playing at Wembley. So that is our final game at home this season. And we've been a bit up and down at home this season, but nice that we ended towards the back end of the season with a good run of form at home in front of the home fans. And we secure a 3-2 win. In the other semi-final, Blackpool beat Birmingham 3-0. Wow, that tie looks like it's over already as they take a 3-0 lead back to Bloomfield Road. But there's not much rest. Only, I think it was a 5-day break. And then we are back for the second leg. Shane Lavery there. 4 goals in his last 3 games. 2 goals in the semi-final first leg. We're going with the same 11. Yes, some of the players are tired, but this is our strongest 11. Let's see what we can do at Pride Park. If we avoid defeat, we are through to our second Wembley final in 2 seasons. Where it was quite a cagey first half, not many chances. We dominated possession but weren't creating too much. And then just before the half-time break, a ball was bouncing around the edge of the box, couple shots blocked, a couple crosses getting recycled before Bennett would eventually find Baleba, and Carlos Baleba would release a rocket from the edge of the box. And Garin here says that we should definitely try and keep Baleba, whether that's permanent or on another loan from Brighton. We need to bring him back into the midfield. Him and Koulibaly are going to be the rocks in midfield next season. I couldn't agree with you more, to be honest. I think he is going to be tough to bring in because it's going to be... I don't know if Brighton are going to want to loan him out for a 3rd season in a row, but if we can, I definitely want to bring Carlos Baleba back because he has been fantastic. So thank you for that comment, Garen. I really appreciate it. Again, guys, leave your comments in the comment section down below if you have any opinions, any tips, anything like that. I love interacting with your comments, and it's been great to see some interaction recently. So keep that up. Well, Baleba's goal would give us a 1-0 lead at half-time, 4-2 up on aggregate, and we are now just 45 minutes away from Wembley. Derby need to score twice. Well, they would get one here. Lavery again, the thorn in our side, turn-in provider as he finds Abiyama, and the striker lofts his finish over Nathan Lloyd. Lloyd probably quite disappointed with that one, but it's a good finish nonetheless from the striker as we make a couple of substitutions. Baleba and Lee come off, and Koulibaly and Bradshaw come on. So potentially the last time we've seen Baleba in a Wrexham shirt. Hopefully not. Hopefully he's got one more game at least, which would be the final. Let's all hope. Well, just before the 20 minutes to go, Abiyama would be found again. And Derby have turned this game on its head. They lead 2-1 now, and we are tied 4-4 on aggregate. I thought we were cruising at halftime, and maybe the players thought so too. 4-2 up on aggregate at halftime, 1-0 up in the tie. I thought it was... I didn't think it was done, but maybe we got a bit casual, a bit laxed. And Derby, to be fair to them, have been clinical in the second half. They've grabbed 2 goals, and we are tied here. And as it stands, we are going to extra time. We make a couple more subs as our key players, annoyingly, are knackered, but we have to make the changes. As one of the substitutes here, Tom Bradshaw, is he's not fouled in the box, but he goes down and stays down, and that one doesn't look good at all. The ref blows his whistle 5 minutes before the full-time whistle. Bradshaw is down, and it's not looking good here. We've just brought him on, stuck him up top. Paul Mullin went in, Cam, and yeah, a bit of a robust tackle from the defender there. He does get the ball, but it looks like it might be a bit of knee-on-knee action there. Not a pretty sight at all. Hopefully Bradshaw is okay, but he comes off. Alex Pritchard comes on as we look to see out the last 5 minutes. And into injury time now. Derby have the ball. Can they create a last bit of drama? No, they can't. The referee blows full time, and that would be it. Over 2 legs, 4-4 tie between the two teams. We won 3-2 at the Racecourse ground, but have lost 2-1 here at Pride Park. And we are going to be heading to extra time. My word, this is going to be tense. Come on, boys. Big 30 minutes awaits. Let's get to Wembley for the second season in a row. Well, into extra time. In the first half of extra time, Derby would be dominating the ball, and Washington would release the first shot of any meaning in this in the extra time period. Good save from Nathan Lloyd down to his left, and then Ryan Morris, one of the substitutes, bursting into the byline. Can he cut it back? No, it's blocked. On the stroke of half-time in the first half of extra time, corner comes in. Josh Earl, ball saved, just pouncing around. It gets cleared out. What an opportunity that was to grab the goal for Wrexham just on the stroke of half-time. Josh Earl's header saved by the keeper, and then it was bobbling around in front of his net. Derby get it clear, and the ref blows for full-time. And then the second half of extra time is absolutely has no action at all. Both teams sort of playing for penalties. No one wants to lose this game, and obviously everyone's knackered as well, playing 120 minutes after playing 90 minutes just a few days ago, and it is penalties to decide who will go through to the playoff final at Wembley. Well, Washington would kick us off with the penalties. Panenka finish. I mean, how's your nerve? Alan Brown stepping off for us, one of the substitutes that came on in the second half. He scores, sends the keeper the wrong way. Good start for the penalty. Sibley saved by Nathan Lloyd. Come on. Paul Mullin, Mr. Reliable, scored in the first leg. Was quiet in the second leg, but can he convert here to give us a lead? Oh my God, it's saved. No. Oh my God, out of everyone, I thought Mullin would have scored, and it is saved, and we can't take advantage. And Derby scoring. It's now 2-1 to Derby. Alex Pritchard scores to level. Oh my God, I've massively overhit that. Oh my word. Pritchard misses, and we've missed 2 in a row. But Lloyd saves again. Come on. Oh my God, this penalty shootout is nerve-wracking. Patrick Roberts, what can he do here? Can he score to bring us back level? He does. Tied after 4, 2 goals, 2 misses, or 2 saves each from the keepers. Derby convert their 5th goal, their 5th spot kick, and now it is up to Koulibaly, the second half substitute. If he misses, we are out and playing in League One next season. Koulibaly, come on, my man. Come on. Yes, get in. We go to sudden death. My God, this tie has had it all now. Sudden death. Sibley, straight down the middle. And we have to score again. The pressure's on Josh Earl. Big centre-back Josh Earl. I don't think he's scored for the club since coming in from Fleetwood. Now is the time, Josh. It's nervy. Oh, he sends the keeper the wrong way. Let's go. Come on. Ward now for Derby. It's saved! Big save from Nathan Lloyd. And now it's Cyrus Christie, of all people. What a storyline. The former Derby player. We signed him on a free. After he left Derby, he can score the goal to send his former club out and send his current club to Wembley. And he does that. Come on. Oh my God. What a nerve-wracking tie. Oh, and we still have a final to go yet. Bloody hell. A crazy couple of ties with Derby. Beat them at home 3-2 after coming back from a goal down. Lavery scored a brace. Bennett starred in the first leg, a goal and 2 assists. Second leg at Pride Park, we lead 1-0 at half-time, 2 up on aggregate. It looks like we're going to go through. Derby scored twice in 10 minutes to take it to extra time and eventually penalties. We then missed twice in the first 5 spot kicks, but Lloyd saves twice as well. It goes to sudden death. First 2 converted from each team, And then Lloyd comes up big again. 3 penalty saves in the shootout. And then Cyrus Christie, the former Ram, made so many appearances for Derby County in the Championship and League One, now wearing the red of Wrexham, and he sends his former club out, and he sends his current club to Wembley, where we will be facing Blackpool. It wasn't really surprising after their 3-0 home, 3-0 first leg victory. Blackpool, the team that finished in third in the league, will take on Wrexham on the 14th of June 2025 for a place in the EFL Championship. My word, the drama, that was so tense. That penalty shootout, my God, that aged me massively. And, well, Tom Bradshaw's injury, we thought it was bad. He's done his ACL. 7 months he's going to be out. 7 months. That's massive. That is absolutely massive. He's going to be out till like the end of the year. So he's going to miss like the first 3 or 4 months of next season. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Well, we don't even have a backup striker now for the final. Oh my word. Well, anyway, Rory Baker, our goalkeeper that we gave a graduate to, a scholarship to, in the last episode, we agree a 2-year loan deal to Burton. So he's going to be heading there, plying his trade with the Brewers for 2 years. Hopefully, the 16-year-old will come back higher rated and looking like a good goalie that could potentially break into the first team. Who knows? But yeah, good to send out those youth players as James suggested in the comments. So we are looking to do that here as we go through the Welsh scout report. A few players look all right. Connor Mills looks decent actually, so we sign him up as we look to fill up our youth academy. I want to make the most of our youth scouts, I think. So we've just sent one to England for 9 months, so he'll be there way into the next season. But our 2 scouts that are in Wales and Ireland, I think they will come back at the start of next season. So let me know in the comments where you want me to send my scouts next season. I feel like I should keep one local in Wales. I feel like that's normally what we do. Let me know where you think we should send the other scout. I'll try and potentially maybe upgrade the scout as well and get a better, because I think he's only a 3-star, the scout that's in Ireland at the moment. So let me know where you think we should send the scouts next season, because obviously we want to bring in the best talent possible. Well, Ollie Palmer comes to us and says, look, boss, I know I haven't made an appearance this season. I think he's played 1 game maybe in the EFL trophy way back in like September. He is now going to be on the bench because Bradshaw is out for the rest. Well, he's out for 7 months. So with him out, Palmer is going to be his replacement on the bench. Ollie Palmer, what a story that will be. His last game in football, he is retiring after this game. He hasn't played since September. Will he have a say in this game? Who knows? But let's hope that the starting 11 can make the difference. And it is the same starting 11 that started so many of the recent games. It's such a strong 11 now, an 11 that I trust. Heading into Wembley to the final game of this season, Season 2 with Wrexham. Can we overturn Blackpool at Wembley? Now, one thing that does annoy me is I know that obviously EA have changed their the graphics and the intros and stuff, and sometimes you just go straight into the game. Sometimes you get a bit of animation beforehand. It annoys me that I think this is the second year in a row that we've gone to Wembley in a playoff final, and it's just gone straight into the game. There's not been any build-up, any anticipation of the fans around Wembley and stuff. Kind of takes away from the realism, which is a little bit annoying. But yeah, just a note, EA, if you're watching. But yeah, it would be Blackpool in the final, and they would take a 1-0 lead. The team that finished in third, they pushed Rotherham and Plymouth all the way for those automatic spots. They would have to go through the playoffs. They beat Birmingham, and now they would lead this game 1-0. And, well, unfortunately, we, as we see here, Paul Mullin with a beautiful reverse ball into Patrick Roberts. Come on! We are tied in this one. Sorry, I'm too busy talking about stats and intros and stuff. I need to be focused on the game. Patrick Roberts brings us level in this one. Mendy cuts inside, finds Mullin, who plays a beautiful reverse ball, almost Bennett-esque to him in the first leg against Derby. Roberts curls his run between the left centre-back and the left-back, stays onside, and he converts. And what a key signing he has been since we brought him in after Luke Bolton went to Sheffield United. Patrick Roberts brought in, he brings us level in the playoff final on the stroke of half-time. I just want to say that is only our second goal against Blackpool. We've played them 3 times this season, played them once in the Cup, twice in the league. We have not beaten them this season, which is an omen I do not like. 1 draw, 2 defeats. Only scored once against them, conceded 6 times. We are now level on terms here, and well, Baleba wins the ball back, and there's a proper roar from the Wrexham fans there as they urge their team on. They want them to go on and score another goal, but unfortunately we can't before the half-time whistle is up. Half-time here at Wembley in the League One playoff final. Wrexham 1, Blackpool 1. It was a tense and nervy first half. Both teams playing with confidence, but also a bit of tension, you know, like both teams know how much is on the line here. And starting off the second half, Carlos Baleba, my God, maybe we are going to have to do what we can to bring him in, because he wins the ball back straight away and we get to work from kickoff. Mullin finds Bennett. Bennett working down the left channel, finds Mendy. Mendy gets lucky with the cross, comes straight back to him. Bennett into Baleba. Blackpool are setting up shop here. We're really struggling to find a gap here, but we're being patient. Baleba into Lee. Lee, he finds Patrick Roberts, who's in the box, and Patrick Roberts! Come on! Patrick Roberts at the double! And Wrexham have turned this around. 2-1. Come on! Patrick Roberts, what a man. We said after his first goal, he has just been huge since coming in. He has had that bit of experience, that bit of know-how, that bit of quality, that bit of je ne sais quoi that has led us to these playoffs. And now he has scored a brace at Wembley and we have a 2-1 lead against Blackpool. Come on, Wrexham. Big start to the second half there. 7 minutes into the second half, we now lead 2-1 after being 1-0 down. Can we not see it out? I don't want to see it out. I want to continue pushing. I want to continue pressing. I want to continue playing the way we play and play the Wrexham way, because that is all we know. We press high, the intensity's high, and as Baleba's through here, Carlos Baleba, this would be a perfect way to round off his spell with Wrexham. That could have been the chance to give us a 2-goal lead. He was through on goal. He should be at least hitting the target there, but he blazes it just over the far post. I think I was trying to be too cute there and put it top corner, and that could come back to bite us in the arse. Well, 18 minutes to go on the clock, and Wrexham are recycling the ball here. Nathan Lloyd pings out a beautiful ball to Bennett, and he wins the header. Baleba now takes another touch to take his defender away, and Paul Mullin's through on goal. Paul Mullin, is this the game right here? Paul Mullin! Yes! Come on! It's a 3-1 lead in the playoff final with 15 minutes to go. Oh my God, what a beautiful move. It started with Cyrus Christie having a throw in his own half. He plays it to Josh Earl, to Hayden, back to Nathan Lloyd. Lloyd picks out a beautiful diag to Bennett, who wins the header down to Baleba. Baleba sees that we have a man over, but takes the extra touch to take the defender away and then lofts the ball into Mullin. Mullin smashes a shot into the back of their net. You know what it's going to be with Paul Mullin. Never in doubt. Never. He is just Mr. Reliable. And another Mr. Reliable here. Nathan Lloyd coming up with a huge save in the 86th minute as Blackpool look for a way back into this game. The game's not done here yet. They aren't giving up, and Gage with a great chance. And his shot is driven wide. But my word, what a beautiful goal that was. And if this is Baleba's last game with the club as he gets substituted here, what an impact he's made. Goal in the semi-final, second leg, assist in the final. Thank you, Carlos Baleba. And we get a chance to bring on that man, Ollie Palmer, as we're in the last couple of minutes. And immediately he wins a header. I absolutely love that. I love the fact that I was able to bring on Palmer just for a couple minutes, because I know that he was retiring and he's not played at all this season. But I wanted to bring him on, and we managed to give him a couple minutes, and he even won a header straight away. Love that from Palmer. And there is the full-time whistle. Wrexham are a championship team. Wow. We have been through the ringer this season, through the ringer in these playoffs. So dramatic. A crazy 180 minutes or 210 minutes against Derby, plus penalties. And then we had to come from behind to beat Blackpool, which is something we haven't done this season in 3 attempts. We'd only scored 1 goal against the Tangerines, but now we've scored 3 today. And we've won back-to-back promotions, back-to-back playoff successes, back-to-back 3-1 wins at Wembley. can we play here every week? Oh man, it's beautiful seeing red and white on that trophy once again. I know it's a different trophy from the League Two trophy, but it looks the same and it feels the same as Aaron Hayden, the captain, hoists the trophy amongst his Wrexham teammates, amongst the Wrexham family, and we have done it back-to-back promotions. I'll be honest, I didn't expect it in Season 2. I thought maybe we can be, in the top 10, potentially push for playoffs, but when we had that really rough spell in the second half of the season, I thought we were done for, because these leagues are so brutal, and if you lose a few games, you get cut off. And fortunately, we showed character, we showed fight. We managed to secure a playoff spot with a game to go, and then we overcome Derby and we overcome Blackpool with this brilliant team. Honestly, I absolutely love this team, and we are in the Championship after 2 seasons. It's incredible, really. It's absolutely incredible. Everyone in the team, I mean, the youngsters, Nathan Lloyd playing his first full season at 17, he's been our netminder, he's been fantastic. And then the other end of the scale, Ollie Palmer retiring but managed to get a couple minutes in. I think he even scored in the game he did play in the EFL Trophy earlier in the season. So big up to everyone that's been involved in this squad, whether you've only played a couple minutes or you've played every game. The squad has been fantastic. And as we touch upon it there in the interview, Patrick Roberts, we said how important he could be when we brought him in. After we lost Luke Bolton to Sheffield United, Patrick Roberts was the perfect player to bring in, and he has been phenomenal. Absolute game changer, and he scored a brace in the final to secure our spot in the Championship. Fair play to Blackpool. They had a fantastic season, but we come up trumps once again at Wembley, as we respond to a few players, and then we go through the winners of the other trophies. The FA Cup was an odd tie. Fulham-Leicester in the final. Fulham overcoming Liverpool in the semis. Leicester beating West Ham in a classic 4-3, and Fulham take that one to win 2-0. And then the Carabao Cup final was an all-London affair as Chelsea beat Tottenham 1-0. Pochettino grabbing a trophy as Chelsea manager. The EFL trophy was claimed by Wigan. They beat Lincoln 2-1. That's obviously a competition that we can no longer qualify. Now we're in the Championship. The League One playoffs, as you know, were won by the mighty Wrexham. 3-1 win. Bayern Munich beat Liverpool 2-0 in the UEFA Super Cup. The Champions League was won by Real Madrid, 2-1 winners over PSG in what is probably now the Kylian Mbappe derby. The Europa League was an all-German affair as Leverkusen lost 1-0 to Wolfsburg. And the Europa Conference League was won by a scoreline of 3-1. Feyenoord overcoming Anderlecht in that one. So as we run through the squad list here, and what a phenomenal season it's been. I mean, all of these players, they've been absolutely fantastic. Alex Smithies, I know, he's submitted a transfer request. He's probably going to want to move on in the summer, which is, it's okay. I'm happy with that. I don't mind it. We gave him a couple games, and he'll want to move on. Nathan Lloyd up 4 ratings this year. 44 league games he played as a 16 and 17-year-old. It's crazy. So he was phenomenal this year. Question marks are going to be over his head and a few other players, whether they're going to be at the level of Championship now, because one thing I do think, looking at this squad now, it is not Championship ready. It really isn't. So the summer is going to have to be a big overhaul. We're going to have to be bringing in a lot of players, and I imagine we're not going to have a crazy budget in the Championship. So get those comments in, suggestions for transfers, the players that we should bring in. Free transfers, obviously, I know you don't know who are up for free transfer, but we're looking for players with Championship quality that could be good budget budget buys. Let me know in the comments who you think we should bring in, which positions you think we need to strengthen. Should Nathan Lloyd be the starting goalie, or is he not up to Championship standards? Do we need to bring someone else in? Do we need to bring in another centre-back? Is Mendy good enough at left-back at 65 rated? Are our centre-backs good enough? Now Balaba's gone. Are we going to try and bring him back on loan? Are we going to replace him? Are we going to bring in a different Cam as Elliot Lee? Is he going to be out of his depth? Who knows? But let me know in the comments. Give me all those suggestions and I will take them on board. As we do run through the squad here, and a few of the young players. I mean, Dexter Riley looks like a great player for the future. 62 rated centre back. I'm going to be sending him out on loan. Cyrus Christie, what a phenomenal player he's been. We brought him on from the free transfer market at the start of the season, played 45 games this year, 1 goal, 4 assists, and scored the winning penalty in the shootout against his former club. George Evans, I absolutely love this man. He is my DM, my DM, but I think he might be out of his depth in the Championship. So I'm thinking potentially Koulibaly might come in and be the starting CDM. He's got Championship experience, although it's very minor. But I think he could be the man for us to hold that DM role. We have put him on a development plan as well to change him from a centre mid to a CDM as well. So hopefully he might be able to take that mantle again. Let me know in the comments. Do you think we should make that move? Should Koulibaly start over Evans? Does Evans deserve to, potentially start and earn and hold that place because he's had such a good couple of years with us? I just think this team is. I don't know. I just really don't think it's Championship ready, and I think next year is going to be our toughest season yet. But I welcome it, I welcome the challenge. I'm actually kind of up for like a relegation scrap because I feel like with career modes we normally get promoted quite a lot and then we do quite well. I'm up for a relegation scrap. Yeah, it might not be, what the board want, but yeah, like it's going to be a challenge in the Championship. That's for damn sure, and we're going to have to recruit well. Alex Pritchard wasn't too great this season. He was fantastic when we brought him in towards the back end of last year, but this year he wasn't great. Elliot Lee, phenomenal, 67 rated, 30 years old now. Is he going to be out of his depth in Cam? Who knows? 8 goals and 15 assists in 46 games. I do love Elliot Lee. Patrick Armstrong, we're going to send him out on loan, along with obviously a couple of the other youth academy players. Patrick Roberts, we touched on this guy already. 15 appearances in the league, 7 goals, 4 assists. He was phenomenal. 2 goals in the playoff final. What a purchase he was. Well, not even a purchase, a free transfer snipe. Absolutely love this man. He is a legend at this club already. Jewison Bennett, this was like especially the back end of the season, this guy grew massively. Up 6 rating, 65 rated now. Only 6 goals and 9 assists though from 46 games. So I'm looking for him to improve on his numbers there. But I think he is going to thrive in this Championship season. 21 years old. What a phenomenal player he is going to be. And then we have the likes of the Morris brothers. Miller's going to be coming back from his loan from Austin. Obviously, again, with these youngsters that have been in and around the squad, I might have to send them out on loan again. Ryan Morris potentially might stay in the squad, but he had a real bit part to play this season, whereas in season 1, he was more prominent off the bench. Tom Bradshaw, he's been pretty decent, but he's out for 7 months now. So that's like a good 2 or 3 months into our new season. So again, we're going to have to bring in another striker, I think, because Bradshaw's injured, Palmer's retiring. Paul Mullen, thankfully, we've got this man. 43 goals, 11 assists in 52 games. He is the GOAT. It's a shame he's 30 years old now. But we've probably only got the best of Paul Mullen for maybe a year or 2 left. Who knows? And then Ollie Palmer, retiring at the end of the season, a Wrexham legend, managed to get 2 goals in the AFL trophy, and then we managed to get him a game last couple minutes in his final game. I'm really glad we managed to do that for Palmer. So there we have it. There is the team. There is the season. Season 2 with Wrexham is wrapped up and done. We finished 5th in League 1, but we won the playoffs, overcoming Blackpool 3-1 in the final to make it back-to-back promotions, back-to-back playoff successes. And no doubt next season in the Championship is going to be our toughest one yet. What has the board got in store for us in terms of a budget, in terms of aspirations? You'll find out in the next episode. But don't forget to drop those comments in the comment section for player suggestions, formation suggestions if you think you need to change stuff up. Let me know all your thoughts in the comments. I hope you're enjoying the series. Make sure to drop it a like. And I'll see you in Season 3 and Episode 41 very soon.